show the welcome to your first contestant, Val Warner!
All right, let's kick this off, guys. Yes, I am Val Warner. I'm the first victim of the night. I volunteered to be the sacrifice here. So, guys, thanks for coming out to see local comedy. Really, we really appreciate it. Yeah, give yourselves a hand. Because tonight you're going to see 10 very funny, slightly deranged comedians. Because all of us comedians are a little bit mentally disturbed. Because I used to be a normal human before comedy. Comedy has totally warped my brain. Like, I can no longer function like a normal human in society. I found that out the hard way. I was at dinner and I heard somebody say the phrase, "She really took one on the chin." Yeah, what did you think I, verbal vomited out? Yeah, she did. That's not an appropriate thing to say at Easter dinner. Especially, it was about my 9-year-old niece's softball game. So I'm truly worried about myself right now. He's not the only one. The Google is very worried about me because it thinks I'm a suicidal, porn-addicted senior citizen. You look up poisons that leave no trace in the body, like one time, and I'm suicidal. I was just listening to my husband snore at 3 a.m. I was writing jokes about getting up off the ground because at my age and physique, that's funny sometimes. So I was worried I was stealing somebody else's joke, so I Googled getting off the ground comedy, and the first thing that came back was a large ad for Life Alert. Now I'm old, I'm 47, but I am not Life Alert old, okay? Now, I'll tell you, I've been searching for porn on the Google since the Google was invented. Last week, the Google thinks I need resources for porn addiction. So now I'm worried. Have I hit some sort of lifetime limit of porn search? Because I'm 47. I'm gonna need that porn as I get older. Do you guys ever see that map that Pornhub publishes every year? Yeah, that shows you the top search. She said, yeah, really quickly. Yeah, I might have a question for you later. It shows you the top search for your state, and it's very amusing. You should look it up, but I find it highly entertaining that the top search for a conservative state like Tennessee is strap-on dildo. I didn't really peg them for pegging, yeah. And Utah, right? The state with 2 million Mormons, their top search is Mormons. Do you think it's non-Mormons wanting to see how the Mormons do it? Or is it the Mormons wanting to see if their friends have turned to porn? What do you guys think the top search for Indiana is? Raise your hand if you think you know. No one's gonna try it. You look like a sweet, young, innocent man. What's your name?
My name's Evan.
Evan, who are you here with?
My close buddy.
So you may know what his top search is. So what do you think the top search is in Indiana?
Big tits.
Okay, sorry.
Whatever's most viewed.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Yeah, is that your favorite then, big tits? Okay. I mean, big tits is my favorite search. But it's not the right answer. Okay, it's furry. That is true. So maybe Gen Con pushed us over the edge. That's possible. I didn't even know what furry is. I had to Google it. You should see the ads I'm getting now. I am happy to be here. You guys don't know it, but what you're here to witness is what a midlife crisis looks like. Is anyone else here partaking in the midlife crisis? Yes? I'm glad I'm not alone. Have you guys burned your life to the ground yet? You look like the answer is yes. That resigned sigh and the body language. Yeah. I have definitely burned my life to the ground. During COVID, I quit my job. I bought a sports car, and I took up woodworking. And most days now, I listen to Fleetwood Mac and Dave Matthews all day. So I'm officially the whitest Asian person I know. The shame, absolute shame. But it's been interesting being a woodworking comic because, like my husband, he spends all day working on mergers and acquisitions where, like, I spend the day trying to make my eating ass joke work. And I hear a lot about eating ass in comedy. I don't know why. It's not new, you know? Like, show of hands, who is proudly eating ass? You again. So you burned your life to the ground and you're eating ass. Are those two connected or? Yeah, okay. I'm sorry I'm picking on you. I do feel like some of you guys are lying to me though. I thought there'd be more of you eating ass because I honestly need advice on how to do it. I just want to know what my husband's missing. Now that I'm a comic, though, like a lot of comics, I carry a notebook around with me so I can write down anything funny. And, the other night we were at the beginning of Sexy Times because at my age and physique, Sexy Times can be funny. But I made a little comment about my husband's developing situation that he had going on. And he just smiled at me and he says, "Oh, it's on the way." And I said, "Yeah? The dick's in the mail?" He laughed, right? I naked lunged for my notebook and I wrote, "Dick's in the mail." And I looked back at my husband, who was no longer smiling. And then I looked at the situation, which was no longer developing. And I said, "I guess the dick's not in priority mail." You guys, you've been great. For me, the first comic out tonight. Let's get David back out here and you can see more of us. Thank you, guys.